What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, Group D. Again, the first matchup here, both Toadally heroes sitting at 3 points versus Geargia also sitting at 3 points, so both these decks won their previous matchup. The first list, of course, we have Geargia Karakuri, an OCG version by the way, with triple soul charge, triple Geargia gear, triple emergency teleport. The deck wasn't really, well, it was definitely relevant, but this version, this kind of way of running Geargia, I feel is something special because it wasn't really the TCG way of running Geargias here in our region, right? More pure or with the hands was definitely more common or more optional. And that's why it makes this much more interesting, I feel. The next list we have heroes, what can I say, right? Totally awesome heroes featuring triple Shadow Mist, triple Instant Fusion again for that one of Northern, but again Master Rule 3, pre-Master Rule 4, a deck list from 2017, so right before the implementation of the new Master Rule 4 and of course Link format, Master Rule 3 and Bahamut Shark, totally awesome. That's like a super deadly combination. And let alone having access to Dark Law with the potential Rafflesia, yep indeed Rafflesia as well. Crazy stuff, right? A super stun deck, a super fast deck, but I'm looking at, you know, Geargias with Maxi, that could be a problem. Anyway, so which deck has the advantage? Well, before this matchup I was like, well, totally awesome heroes should have the advantage, you know, because of power creep, much faster, etc, etc, but and then I look at like all the votes from the people again. Thanks for voting. Top right corner like always, but Jesus Christ, over 1100 votes and 95% of the people opting that heroes would win this one. Very interesting, I believe, from all the previous votes and previous duels. I think it has never been this, well, can I say obvious? Well, obvious from at least the public, I guess. But before this matchup I felt that, okay, heroes should have the advantage, but then again, you know, if Geargia started to have the advantage of opening with 6 cards and, well, you know, multiple back rows, and that a Geargia armor being a super slow card but stunish card if the opponent is not able to get a big monster on the field or has, you know, a board wipe. Utopia is one of those easy to go-to cards, I guess, to shut down or get rid of Geargia armor without flipping it, well, without getting in the effect right. But the problem here is that the heroes, the totally awesome heroes, do have so many follow-up plays, as in main phase 2, or, you know, going first and set your entire hand and keep special summoning Bubble Man. And if you have, or if you also have Instant Fusion as another follow-up play, you could potentially end up with 2 totally awesome on the field. Again, quite strong. If you can back it up with back row, Solemn Warning, whatever, right, Phoenix Chain or whatever, Bottomless Trapple, Floodgate Trapple. And of course with Dark Law, it's a crazy deck, right? A super anti-meta deck. Utopia, a big threat for this deck, kinda underestimated the card I guess, but you know, I can't use Geargia armor if Utopia the lightning attacks, and yeah, Gagaga Samurai gives the double attack, and that's more than enough to attack for a game. So again, number 1, I lose this one, but again, going first, again a good hand, I think much better than before. I don't risk because of Maxi here, I don't risk offsetting the 2 because of, you know, Twin Twister. Heroes always have that copy of Twin Twister in the opening hand, and because of Maxi, I didn't really think it was needed to set the 2 copies of Phoenix Chain. Anyway, you know, the standard Geargia Karakuri shenanigans, having the level 3, flipping the position or, you know, changing the position of any phase up or yeah, any monster on the field. It doesn't need to be phase up, but getting the free searches of Geargia armor and 2 sets, but I think I have to go for it. Sadly, I can't go for the draw with Bureido, I believe the name is Burei, I think is the level 7, Bureido being the level 8, but it could be the other way around. But anyway, Scrap Dragon on the field. Maybe I should have gone for Stardust previously, but nah, no, Scrap Dragon probably would have been better because of the popping effect, right? Getting rid of my opponent's monster, not let him, at least not leave him the option to go for the potential rank 4 Exceed play. Dark Law is cute, but it will just get negated, right, by the Phoenix Chain. And now I have so many options ready. Use Scrap Dragon's effect because of Dark Law. Well, Dark Law's effect is negated, so Geargia X will be sent to the graveyard, and then, you know, it will trigger its Reborn effect, Reborn something, having another rank 4 Exceed play or Synchro play ready here, going for Castell, using the Book of Moon effect, and now I can just attack for a game. So very cool here, this one. Going second, game number 3, Maxi. I think I have to Maxi. No reason to keep the Maxi for the potential, you know, summon tin goldfish or whatever. Just go for the Maxi, let him pay for the, you know, hero lifts. And if he wants to dedicate more monsters on the field, more special summons, I will gain some extra pluses out of my Maxi. Dark Claw isn't really that big of a deal. Again, it can't use its effect during damage step when Geargia armor is flipped face over, if I'm not mistaken. But the problem here is again that that Twin Twister again, always that Twin Twister. Drawing Heavy Storm, that's a good top deck, but I think I have to just use Heavy Storm here to force out Totally Awesome. And now, I do have a couple of follow-up plays, but yeah, the problem again is Dark Claw with the, you know, the Macrocosmos effect, basically shutting down my multiple soul charges here in this deck. As a follow-up play, kinda wishful thinking, I guess, of going for Black Rose Dragon. I had to, but yeah, whatever, right? What can I do? There is the Gygaga Samurai, and my back row is not going to. Yeah, I think a bluff soul charge. I don't think I had any other ways, any other possible ways to get myself back here in this duel. So again, number 4 again, I get to start. This is a good opening, and again, I have to take the risk. No Maxi in hand, so definitely setting both back rows. Again, risking the Twin Twister, but I think I have to because of, as I mentioned before, heroes do have a couple of follow-up plays when the first play is stopped, as in with warning or whatever. So the Fiendish Chain or warning depends on, you know, what happened first. Again, I just want to say that I need that second trap to prevent, as you know, Dark Claw from coming out, Totally Awesome from coming out or whatever. So anyway, going for Geargia Accelerator, going for the small Karakuri combination with only one set. I don't think we know the set, but going for both level 7 Karakuris and of course the extra attack boost here with emergency teleport, I believe was fine. That lets me go for the sweet setup of both Engineer, and Dracossack popping the set, and just in case Engineer will give my Dracossack some extra protection, right? And yeah, how can I lose this run, right? Heroes isn't really that fantastic in top decking, maybe Instant Fusion for Northern, but that's basically it, I feel. Or Hero Lifts, and even then, right? So yeah, this is indeed GG. So 2-2, kinda unexpected. I fell before this particular matchup, right? But this is a problem again. Geargia's going second, losing momentum or not gaining any momentum. Geargia's is a deck that definitely wants to go first because of, you know, the Geargia armor. And that's a problem. Sadly, no Maxi this time, so now the opponent is able to, well, you know, hero lives for the extra plus. That's obviously the mask change, so I have to lure it out, but the problem here is double Totally Awesome, and I don't see any out. I can go for Black Rose, of course, but that will probably get negated by one of the Toads, and what can I do after that, right? So force out, or hopefully kind of force out one of the Toads, and this is another problem. Okay, Fiendish Chain, I think I had to use Fiendish Chain, but he will just use Toad, right? And again, that's the problem again of Toads is, of course, free negation, and the thing that you can get kind of gain control of the activated card. So getting, you know, the opponent getting the free Fiendish Chain is also a huge deal, or will be a huge deal within the next couple of moments during my turn, right? So you know now, 2 negations at least with 1 Toad on the field and 1 Fiendish Chain and 1 unknown back row, and I didn't see an option. I didn't see a way out. Maybe I should have gone for Geargia armor, but whatever, right? He can use Fiendish Chain, is able to use the Toad to negate the potential Karakuri from flipping, you know, Geargia armor face up. So I didn't see an out. I didn't see an option, and I don't think, or at least I didn't think that I had an option or a particular out for this field. Also because of the Utopia as well, lurking in the background to potentially attack for games. So this turned out to be a good match eventually to set up decks, right? But the problem is that Geargia is one of those decks that always wants to go first, especially with the 6 cards here, of course, the pre-2014 rule. But if Geargia goes second, they do have a lot of problems, and with hands back then could have dealt with setup fields, but nope, not in this particular OCG list. But again, a good duel, good match. Totally Heroes will get the extra 3 points, sitting at 6 points, and then we have Geargia's the extra 2 points, sitting at a kind of comfortable position here, second place position. But again, next matchup we have Windups versus Volcanics. Only 2 year, a little under 2 year of difference between both these decks. So like always, feel free to leave your prediction for this particular next matchup in the top right corner the I symbol, which deck is going to win the next matchup, or of course a comment like always. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.